Hey everyone, Djporkchop hanging out with you tonight. And we've come full circle. That's right. It only took us, 4 years? But I think we finally made it. Full circle. What do I mean by that? Stick around and you'll find out. I'm not going to beat around the bush tonight. 1 second. Obligatory crappy beer. Yeah, I'd rather be making my own, but whatever. So anyway, when I started this journey back some time ago, and my apologies for taking so long to come out with this here video. I just haven't had the gumption to get up and do it. So anyway, here I sit. So we started this journey out a long time ago, in 2018. The day before my stimulator trial. Anybody new to the channel who might be tuning in for the first time, welcome. Anybody who doesn't know how I got to this point today, there's going to be a playlist here in one of these corners that's going to ask you to subscribe. Smash that if that's something that you're into. If not, man, it's all good. If not, hit that playlist and it'll catch you up to speed to where I'm at today and how I got here. Those of you who've been around for a long time, you know how I got here. So anyway, let me preface this by saying everyone knows me and knows my saying. You remember me always saying that if you're looking out the window, watching your kids play, watching your grandkids play, watching your kids play with your grandkids, and you're sitting on the couch, you're sitting in the chair, you're laying in the bed watching your life go by, and you can't get up and participate in it, you at least owe it to yourself to go talk to a doctor. Right? I always say that. We need to remember that statement for a little later in this video. So everyone knows my last video, I think I was sitting in the parking lot of a doctor's office. I probably should have went back and looked, but I think that's where I was. I think I discussed a doctor wanting to do shots in my back with 5-year-old images, 4-year-old images, with no anesthesia. That didn't happen. I didn't let it happen. I was sick that day. And whether or not I was sick, we don't know for certain, but I was sick that day. I expressed my concern on the phone with the powers that be. I didn't argue with the doctor in the office that day because this man has failed when I expressed my concern before I got with the doctor who implanted me. This doctor, he didn't call me back. His people didn't call me back. He wouldn't give me the time of day. And this man is local. The doctor who put the stimulator in me, who implanted me and did the fusion in my spine, is about an hour and a half away. That's not local. Especially when your vehicle gets about 8 miles to the gallon, an hour and a half away, that's not local. So I bit my tongue when he said he wanted to do it with no anesthesia and this and that. I had another plan up my sleeve. I always got something going on upstairs. Whether or not it's the smoothest of moves or the best of ideas, I've always got something going on. I'm a firm believer in don't let a doctor stick no needles in your back, your spine, with 5-year-old images. 4-year-old, 3-year-old, it doesn't matter. Get up-to-date images. Anything can happen in a day, in 1 day's time, 1 week's time, 1 month's time. Don't let them do it. Don't. You know what? I'd rather walk away in severe pain than get wheeled away pain-free. Remember that. Don't get wheeled away pain-free when you can walk away in pain. You have a say in the matter. Don't let that happen to you. This probably was my last option that I had as far as doctors go. There's no one who will take me. No one will take me. I back in, anybody who reads my comments in my videos knows that I've commented back and forth with somebody prior to who told me to go ahead and tell it the way it is. I can't discuss why I no longer see the doctor who implanted me this and that. I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't have people super chatting me thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars, tens of dollars, single dollars. I don't have that. I can't afford attorneys for slander suits. I can't afford all that. So, and frankly speaking, you know, I don't have time for that. I don't want to do that. You know, I just would rather walk away and not do that. The doctor didn't do nothing wrong to me. As a matter of fact, today, if push come to shove, and I had to have emergency surgery today, I would ask if there is anything they can do to get that doctor who's already worked on me to work on me again. The man did a fantastic job. That's where I'm at with that doctor. Circumstances beyond my control just prevent me from walking into his office today. It's nothing personal against him or, you know, or the way he practices. It's just I can't do it. This doctor who wanted to stick needles in my back with no new images, once again, I'm not in a position to go name dropping or nothing like that. I just can't do it. So I didn't go that day and get my injections done. Where does this leave me to? Oh, and I think I brought up something about yeah. I think I brought up something about whatchamacallit, the person I go see for representative. There we go. For my stimulator. I do have one. She's a pretty cool person. I've talked to her on the phone numerous times. I've yet to meet her in person. I was supposed to. After these injections that I was supposed to get that I didn't get. I've talked to her since then a couple times. We're looking forward to meeting with each other so we can see where I'm at, if my leads are in good shape and everything. Boston Scientific is on top of things. I mean, they're not failing me yet. Fantastic company. I've never had to announce a problem out of them. Never, ever have I had to announce a problem out of them. I never have. As for any other brand out there, I can't comment on them brands. I'm implanted with Boston Scientific, and I've only ever dealt with that company in particular. My apologies. If anybody ever wanted to ask me about the other brands, I know nothing about them. I've never researched them. Maybe there's other people in the comments below, or then my buddy Joseph of Borg, he runs a group on Facebook over there. Last time I peeked in, I don't do a lot of Facebook no more, because Facebook kind of sucks. I call it Life Invader. Anyway, last time I looked in there, he had like 4,500 members. So I mean, I'll take a peek in there whenever I edit this video. If it's still pretty active, I'll drop a link to his group. That's pretty handy info. So the full circle deal. Where does that leave me today? Let's get to the meat and potatoes of this whole ordeal. Well, so when I started this whole thing, I couldn't find a doctor that would take me. Nobody wanted to take me, except for this one, watch your tongue, Rick. Except for this one doctor, and then whenever I met with him in person, they wouldn't call me back. I was a great big guy. still am not the smallest man in the room. If I go walk into the room, chances are I'm not the smallest man in the room. It's just a fact of life. Uh, I'm a liability to work on, no, and uh, nobody wants to work on me. Plain and simple. Uh, I was doing fairly well. I ended up shedding about closer to 70 something pounds total. Uh, when the cancer kicked in, my wife and I started going through that whole ordeal with me. I ended up picking 20 of it, I think 20 of it back up, and I'm still holding firm on that 20. I've not went any higher, but I've not went any lower since then neither. I need to start working on it. My knees are shot. It's all I can do to even get up and barely walk anymore. Uh, so there's the full circle part. I'm getting to the point where I'm almost looking back out that window watching things go by. And man, it don't feel good. It doesn't feel real good. I've sat here and talked to you guys for years and told you don't let that happen to you. Don't. And I did. And I didn't do it on purpose. It just happened that way. Slacked off on the videos, making the videos. Might have been a little depression setting in on me. I'm sure it was a little bit, maybe a lot of bit. But really, how much can you talk about over and over and over and over again? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if y'all are hitting the subscribe button, liking the videos, dropping the comments, taking time out of your day to stop and take a peek at what I got to say, at least I can do is drop you some good content in there. At least some content that you might want to listen to for a few minutes out of your day. Because time is valuable and it's really hard to get back. You can't get it back, right? I've never been one to bug you. Smash that like button and hit this and do that and share. And I've had people tell, man, well, to grow your channel to, and thousands of subscribers, and you can go live and get super chats. Y'all know that was never my intention to begin with. That was never my intention. I don't get paid for this. I've never been paid for this. I had a company get a hold of me a while back and wanted me to try out lights. Look at my lighting system in here. It sucks, right? I'm in an old cinder block garage that was built in the 1950s. I got camera gear in the house that I could be using right now, and I don't. They wanted to send me umbrella lights, this light, that light. And all I had to do was give them a 5-star review all the way across the board and submit my videos to them first before I uploaded them. No. We all know me, and that's not the way I operate. If I can't bring you all the truth and what I feel honestly, I ain't going to sit here and blow some sunshine up your ass, because that's not the way I operate, right? So I didn't feel as though I had nothing to bring you that was of any value, so I didn't want to sit here and waste your time. But the more I get to thinking about it, the more I get to sitting here, the more I realize this is part of the stimulator journey. This is part of it. You may encounter this as well. Not all of us weigh 140 pounds, 130 pounds. I hope not. 180 pounds. And just have our pick of the litter of doctors. Some of us are over 300 pounds, and our doctors are limited. Our choices are limited. We just don't have the choices that other people do. You know what I'm saying? We don't have them options available to us. So this is part of the journey. The mental anguish part of it, the anxiety part of it, the looking for the new doctors, the pain part of it is unfrickin' real. And the other part of it is, with me being a grandpa now, but I was blessed with a grandbaby boy 2 years ago. And I love that little fella with everything I got to love somebody with. And there have been days that I've, watched him and took care of him. And when he's went home, I've sat there and just basically just cried because I hurt so bad. I can't move. I walk bent over because my back just don't want to stand up straight. But I'm not going to say I'm never going to turn down the opportunity to hang out with him and watch him. I'm not. I'm just going to put my big boy pants on and deal with it that day because that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the journey. So I started this journey with y'all, and I owe it to y'all to continue to bring it to you. So once again, I'm peeking out that damn window. I'm starting to watch crap go by. And I am tired of watching it happen. I got another doctor to call. This doctor is about an hour and a half, 45 minutes to 2 hour ride away from me. That may be the only option I got left available to me. If they tell me no, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, I'm at the 17-minute mark. I got a lot more to say, but I'm not going to say it tonight. I may be back in a day or two, but it's not going to be a month or two. I know that. I got a lot more to say. Take care of yourself, everyone around you, as I always say. Don't look out that damn window. Stop. Go talk to somebody. Talk to your doctor. Don't let your doctors tell you any bullshit. Don't let them use 5-year-old images on you. Don't. Remember, you don't have to get wheeled away pain-free when you can walk away in pain. Don't. It's your back. You're in control of your body. Don't let them do it to you. I didn't. You don't have to neither. With that, I'm going to shut up. I appreciate each and every one of you hanging out with me, not only tonight, but the last 4 years of my life. I'll catch you all around. We'll see you.